switching to the politics page today, January the 8th, 2025. They work for you is an essential tool for us. You can register, subscribe, and get every time your MP speaks on the floor of the House, involved in the estate of the Palace of Westminster. You get an email, and it links you through to Hansard, and it's really, really handy. We started it when your Thurrock in 2008 with Andrew McKinley, MP for Thurrock, Angela Smith, MP for South Wales and East Thurrock, and it just helped give that flavour, and of what your MP is doing, certainly in the House of Commons. Yes, I know that just because they stand up a million times doesn't mean they be a good MP, etc. But it seems to coincide. A happy coincidence. So here we are, 17 years later, and we have Chris Vince here in Harlow. And Chris since July the 4th, he's stand up a heck of a lot. In fact, before the recess in December, we had a backlog. And it gives me, and therefore when I put it on our readers, a feel for what your MP is standing up for in more ways than one. It's not easy, Yes, some say the first 6 months, quite a lot of MPs standing up, getting their yards in. But I just certainly gave me a flavour of what Chris, whether it's issues to do with young carers. I know he's a former teacher and youth worker, so you've got a real feel for these areas of carers, education, etc. And indeed, I'll get onto the Children's Wellbeing and Schools Bill in a second. But also, he's got a constituency where the boundaries change, so he has a significant rural aspect to it. So Roydon, Nasing, Hatfield Heath, Shearing, Hatfield Broadoak, Hallingburys, which you really did work a lot in that run up to a general election, and still continues to do so, continues to represent them. So they work for you is really, really good for us. And of course, the link to the Parliament channel, the Parliament website, is that if he does speak, and he's still sitting there, I'll explain something in a minute. We can also then create the film, create a little link to that film, and so that we can put it as part of the news piece. You can see him speaking. So the reason I keep looking over is on my television, which I'll explain about the television at a later date. Is there is the Children's Wellbeing and Schools Bill. Sammy Wilson, DUP, East Antrim, is speaking at the moment, and he's, believe it or not, a bit of a ding-dong, and Chris is patiently waiting. Now, I also sent him a WhatsApp message, and that's the interaction with the MP, saying, anything you might speak? And he's down the list. They're all limited to 4 minutes, including Sammy, but we shall see where that goes. But it is, my readers are interested. And everybody ever says, MP doesn't do anything. Well, there's an argument to counter against, or we counter against it, or we say, well, here we are. Have a look at this. Your mind may already be made up. So they work for you, really works for us. So thank you.